FaceTime with Bob. Oh, just 20% pretty much now. Mark, pleasure to see you on. Pleasure to see you on. I know you're a regular Rising Stars man anyway, so pleasure to see you on. Might recognise me from a holiday camp or the football clubs. Unfortunately, Elliot's not here today, although I saw the hi, Elliot. He will be back with you on Friday and on Monday. Hopefully I can fill his place. Big Rising Stars man, so won't let you down. Cool. While we're waiting for everyone to get in, we're just going to go for 2 cones in a nice little line. We're going to leave our ball in the middle. So just 2 cones in a nice little line. That's going to be the basis of our warm-up. So just those 2 cones. The basis of our warm-up. Cool. Everyone joining in, give me a little comment where you're joining from. If you have any questions. Steve and Freddie, welcome. Really good to see you. Lovely. We've got a nice mixed group. Appreciate all ages and all locations joining in. We've had a nice bit. We've had a nice couple from Southampton. We've even had Aberdeen before, which is great because we're a London-based company. So getting people from all around the UK to join in our active lunchtime sessions is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Good to see everyone. So if you could just get 2 cones in a line set up to begin with. We're not going to need our ball for our warm-up. So we can just pop. Louis and Jacob, welcome. Great to have you from Swindon as well. I used to go to school down that way, so very, very familiar with the area. Welcome. Good to have you. So we're going to make a start, and then everyone joining in can join in with us. Quick start on this one. So we've got 2 cones in a line. Don't have to be cones. Use the object. Use tissue boxes, old shoes, whatever you have available. We're going to start off nice and easy, not sprinting. Little light jog forward, chest facing the camera, and we've got a light jog backward. So remember, light jog forwards, just to our cone, and then light jog backwards. We're not pushing ourselves. It's about 70%. We're still in our warm-up. We'll have chances to show off our speed a bit later. So we've got forwards and backwards. Keep this one going. Caleb, welcome. Coming in from Wigan, that's great. Welcome. We're just doing our forwards and backwards. So a little light. We're not going 100%, just 70 to begin with. 5 more seconds on this one, team. 5 more seconds. Cool. Now we're going to switch up into side steps with touching the cone. So side steps from this way, but we're obviously going to do them towards our cone. So we're going to side step forward, get down nice and low, touch our cone, side step back, touch our other cone or our object. Now, once we've done a couple, change the facing. So this is all part of our dynamic warm-up. Dynamic is a fancy word for moving. Fancy word for moving. So all part of our moving warm-up. So keep going with your side steps and cone touches. Keep going with your side steps and cone touches. Another 10 seconds on this one. Another 10 seconds on this one. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Cool. We're going to go straight into skipping now. So we bring our left elbow towards our right knee while we jump. And then vice versa. So left knee towards right elbow, little jog backwards. So then skip like that. Try and get nice and high. Try and get nice and high with your skips. So as high as you possibly can. Oh. Try as high as you possibly can. Welcome, Declan. Lovely to have you along. Lovely to have you along. For anyone wondering, I'm covering for Elliot. He's going to be back in on the Fridays and the Mondays. So hopefully we can start a good session together. So still skipping. Nice and high. Nice and high. Last couple on the skips. Last couple. Cool. Rest there. Now, next one we're going to do. Great for balance, great for leg strength. We're just going to hop towards our front cone on our left leg. And then on the way back, we're going to hop on our right leg. So remember to change direction each time you get your cone. Hopping on one leg, hopping on your right. Now, a little bit of an extra challenge. You can try and face the camera all the time. Hopping backwards on the way back. Okay, so left leg forwards, right leg backwards. And you can hop backwards if you like a little bit of an extra challenge. Cool. 10 seconds on that one. Should be feeling a nice little, should be feeling our heart rate going up nicely. Should be feeling a little bit of work in the legs as well. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our last one's a bit of a funky one, but again, it's really good for warming up. So leave me a comment if you've ever been skiing before, or you've seen skiing maybe in the Winter Olympics. What they do is they get their legs nice and close together, they have their skis under them, they have their poles, which are like walking sticks. And when they're about to jump, they do this. So they bring their arms backwards and they jump over to the other side. Bring their arms backwards, jump over, keeping their legs nice and close together. So we're going to do our own version of ski jumps. We're going to do our own version of ski jump. We're just going to push ourselves. Use your line as a reference point to jump over. Start off small, and then we can try and do a big ski jump as we humanly possibly can. Okay, so these are called little ski jumps. You've got 10 seconds on these. 10 seconds on these. Drop me a comment if you've seen skiing in the Winter Olympics or you've been. It's an incredibly cool sport. Incredibly cool. I'm a big fan of the Winter Olympics. Now, I asked my previous group what they missed most about no football in lockdown. My personal answer, I'm sure a few of you are going to be like, oh no, how's he an Arsenal fan? But I'm an Arsenal fan. I miss going to the Emirates. So you guys comment what you miss most. Playing with your team, watching maybe the school team, club team, watching your football team. Which team that is, let me know. Cool. Right. Finish there. Finish the ski jumps there. Finish the ski jumps there. What we're going to do now is going to bring our ball back into the equation. We're going to have 20 seconds of static movement, 20 seconds of dynamic movement. So if you've been with Elliot before, you're quite confident with these movements. If you're new, definitely give them a go. Start off slow and build up. First one, we'll start off nice and simply with toe taps. So using the sole of your foot, touching the top of the ball, rotating feet each touch. Now, if you're confident with this, I want to see if you can go really, really quickly with it while keeping the ball still. If you're new, just get used to it nice and slowly. 10 seconds on static ones. 10 seconds on static, which is basically staying still. 10 seconds on static. Mark, I love the comment. I love the fact you're commenting. Don't agree with the comment. Boo Arsenal. Mark, let me know who you support. I have a sneaky suspicion it's Spurs. I have a sneaky suspicion it's Spurs. Now, we're going to take our toe taps moving now. So move forward with them, use to your cone, and then move backwards to your backwards cone, and vice versa. Now, with our moving touches, I want everyone to go at match pace, which is as quick as you can. If you make a mistake, absolutely no worries. That's why we practice. But the quicker we go, the more comfortable we can get with it in the long run. The more comfortable we can get in the long run. Oh, Freddie, you missed playing for your under-8s team. Hopefully, we can get our rating down. You can be back to playing with your team. I miss playing with my team as well. I think we share that one in common. Last 5 seconds on toe taps. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shot. Mark supports Spurs, having said blue Arsenal. Shocker there. Now, we're going to move on to penguin touches. So, start off static again. So, you're using the inside of your left foot, passing it to the inside of your right foot. Hiya, Philip from Reading. Welcome. Welcome. Great to see, as I said before, outside London joining. Great to have all of the UK here. Brilliant. I am very familiar with Reading. Very welcome, Fiona, as well. Very familiar with Reading. My grandparents live down there. So inside to out, inside to inside of the right to your left, penguin touches. Nice and static. 3, 2, 1. Going into moving. So again, up and down now with our penguin touches. Again, start off slow to get confident. And when you're confident, you can try and go as quick as possible. So back into moving. So now we're not static, going up and down with our penguin touches. Again, this one's really, really good for football coordination. And if you've got an imbalance, slightly like me, where your right foot or your strong foot's definitely a lot better than your other foot, it's really good practice on both feet, this little exercise. So moving along with the ball, 10 seconds. 10. Welcome, William. Welcome to the session. You've got 5 seconds left on those moving penguin touches. So moving up and down towards your cone with your penguin touches. 3, 2, 1. Rest there, rest there, rest there. Now, our next one, we're going to practice step overs, but not normal step overs, reverse step overs, which incorporate the outside of the foot. So we're going to start off stationary. You're going to bring your right leg around the ball from the outside in, and then you're going to push it the other direction with the outside of your foot. So on your left leg, it looks like this. You come over the ball, and then you push it away with the outside of your foot. Okay, so practice that movement. Again, this one's static. So just going over, pushing it the other side, back in, over, pushing it the other side. Okay, so that's called a reverse step over. Our normal step overs look like this. We don't want those. We want the reverse, which is just fancy for going the other way, basically. So practicing that one while static. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep working now. Good. Just rest there, rest there. We're going to incorporate that movement while we're going forward now, So what that looks like is we're going to roll the ball forward, do our reverse, take it outside, and then dribble a bit forward before we rotate backwards to practice on our other leg. Now, if you're only practicing on your right, that's not good. We need to make sure both of our feet are developed. So on the second go, make sure you get a left one in there. So over, outside, and then dribble forwards. Okay, so moving reverse step overs now, team. Moving reverse step overs. So over, outside, dribble. Again, remember, anytime if there's a skill that's slightly too challenging for you, or you want to practice it a bit more, these videos are uploaded, so you can always come back and re-watch and practice that skill. So one last demo. You go over, outside, and then dribble forward. Well done, team. Keep working, team. It's been interesting following the sports news. Keep working on those reverse fixtures. There's hopefully a chance we'll get the Premier League back. You can comment if you would like the Premier League to come back. I personally would, because I want Arsenal to try and get top 4. So I'd definitely love it to come back. Cool, last couple of seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Cool. Our next one is called the Ronaldo chop. It's called the Ronaldo chop. Now, he used to do this all the time. He's a pacey player. Now he's got less pace. He's slightly older. He still does it. He's an absolute master of it. So what it looks like is from our back cone, we're going to roll the ball forwards, and then we're going to tuck it behind our standing leg and continue going. So it's not an L turn. We're not dragging the ball back. If you want to add a bit of flair, you can add a little jump. So one more time. Ball rolls, goes behind our standing leg, and then we continue dribbling. Doing it the other way. So if you're using your left foot primarily, rolling it forward, going the other way. Like that. Ronaldo made that his signature move while playing at Real Madrid and Manchester United. So one more time, practicing this skill, everyone. Rolling it forwards behind our standing foot and then dribbling on. Again, if this one is a little bit challenging, remember you can always come back and watch it. Give me a thumbs up if this skill is good. If you can do the skill, give me a little comment if it might be a little bit too difficult. It's always good to get a barometer of where the group's at. So keep practicing that Ronaldo chop, rolling forward behind our leg, and then continuing on. 10 more seconds on that one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, team. Well done. Now, keep your cones where they are. I'm only just going to move mine backwards so you can have a bit of better vision. What we're going to do this time is use our cone as a pretend defender. I'm going to practice our V drags. Now, what that looks like is we're going to dribble up towards our object, or our cone. With our right foot, we're going to ball roll it forwards. We're then going to ball roll it back towards our body and use the inside of our foot to push it the other way. The reason it's called a V drag is because the ball moves in the shape of the letter V. So one more time, dribble up, ball goes there, back towards us, use our inside. This is great. This is fantastic in a game situation if you need to change direction quickly and move away from a defender. So these are the ideal sort of skills we can practice at home. So when we come back and playing with our teams, like Freddie with his under 8, we've got a whole new arsenal to surprise everyone. So one more time. On my left foot, it looks like this. So I roll the ball back towards me, push it around the cone with the inside. Okay. So keep working on those knee drags. 15 seconds. Thank you for that one, Kahir. Kahir wants the Premier League back, so Liverpool don't win. I think, to be completely honest, I think even if the Premier League came back in full force, Liverpool are, I think, 25 points ahead at the moment. It'd be very difficult for anyone to catch them. Very, very difficult. Although Kahir, Man U are looking good with Ollie at the wheel. With Man City's UEFA ban, they might have a chance of Champions League. So, last couple on those V drags. Roll the ball back inside of your foot, round the other cone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Well done. Grab yourselves a sip of water. Grab yourselves a sip of water. 10 seconds for water. 10 seconds for water. Cool. Fiona, I'm completely with you. I'd love the Premier League back. Absolutely love it back. I absolutely love it back. I very much miss it. Do you guys miss watching games on the weekend? I miss that terribly. Cool. Now we've had our little water break. What we're going to do now is we need 2 more cone-like objects. So we need 2 more cone-like objects. What we're going to do is we're going to create a nice 4 in a row. So like we're playing Connect 4 with our objects. Nice 4 in a row. Nice 4 in a row. Cool. Once you've done that, our first challenge on our objects. So when we did toe taps earlier, it was a little bit of practice for this. We're going to weave diagonally through our cones. But our first challenge is we're only allowed to use the sole of our foot. So it looks like this. We can ball roll, toe tap, ball roll again, and then come back around. Now, if you want an additional challenge, I'm challenging you to do this backwards if you want an additional challenge. So coming backwards round, just using ball rolls. But first of all, before you go backwards, make sure you get comfortable just going forwards. So we're just rolling the ball through our cone, jogging through. Okay, so ball rolls through our 4 cones in a line now, cracking on. So keep working on those ball rolls. Again, this is the basis of a lot of other skills, so ball rolls are pretty essential. In your own time, I very much recommend you can do static ones or moving ones like we're doing. They're a great, great skill to have in your arsenal. Quick way to move the ball around the defender. Righty, 5 seconds on the ball rolls through the cones. Last couple, 3, 2, 1. Rest there, cool. Now what we've got, this is going to challenge those players who are particularly one-footed. So we're going to use our weak foot exclusively. So for example, I'm right-footed. So through our cones now, not touching any of the cones, I'm going to have to dribble with my left foot, using inside and outside touches, but just exclusively with my left foot. Okay? So you guys practicing just on your weaker foot. So if you're left-footed, just use your right foot. If you're right-footed, just use your left foot. So just dribbling through our cones. Again, if you want an additional challenge, you can try and come backwards through the cones while facing the camera. Completely up to you. Right, 30 seconds left on this one. 30 seconds left on this one. Keep working, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, for those of you who missed it, Elliot's going to be back on Friday and on Monday. He's going to be back on Friday and on Monday. So don't be alarmed. He is absolutely okay. He'll be back on Friday and Monday. So keep working on that weak foot. Keep working on that weak foot. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, brilliant. Now we're going to have a little bit of a time challenge. So this is a combination of a lot of the things we've worked on throughout today. And I want you guys, as soon as you get to post your scores after, you're going to have 30 seconds to complete as many goes round of our lap using whichever feet you want. So this one's about speed. Now, the caveat to this game is if you touch a cone, you lose 2 of your points. So for example, say I've gone round 4 times, on the 5th time and knock the ball into my cone, my score goes down to 3, but I keep going. So at the end of the game, using both feet as quick as you can, dribbling through, trying to many as possible. Okay, so I'm going to start the timer in 5 seconds. Everyone ready? Remember to comment your scores after the timer. So timer starting in 3, 2, 1, go. You've got 30 seconds to get as many as you can. 30 seconds to get as many as you can. 25 left. Come on, team. 25 left. So as many as you can. This is going super quick. Still dodging your cone. Remember, if you get your cones, you lose 2 points. So go as quick as you can through your cones. Down to our final 10. Down to our final 10. Last bit of the challenge. Last bit of the challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest there. Rest there. Rest there. Rest there. Rest there. Well done. Now take a little moment to grab a sip of water and comment your scores. Comment your scores for me. Comment your scores. So sip of water and comment your scores. I want to see how many people. Wow. 19 from Amy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well done. Really happy with that. Very impressed. That means you were moving at certainly a very good speed. Cool. We are, for our last bit, we're going to have some challenges now. We have some challenges. Declan 22, unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff in 30 seconds. That's unbelievable. Philip 18, brilliant. Fiona 20. All these are very impressive high scores, team. So well done. Well done on that one. Now, we're going to clean up our cones for our last bit. We're going to practice a little bit of football flair. Well, Brazilians call it joga bonito. We call it keep yappies because we're British, so we don't have as nice a name as the Brazilians for it. What we're going to do to begin with, we're going to be working on utilising our thighs to keep the ball in the air. So when you're juggling the ball, your thighs can become a great item. Now, what I want you to do to begin with, before you move on to the challenge, is just get 10 bounces and catches on each thigh. So 10 bounces and catches on each thigh. So crack on with that to start with. 10 bounces on each. Moving on to the other leg. It's got to be both legs. As soon as you've done that, I want you to get 10 where you get 2. So as soon as you've done 1, you need to get 1. Oh, so I messed that one up. 1, 2, catch. Okay, so as soon as you get 10 on each leg, go for 2 and get 10 of those. Now, as soon as you've done 10 of 2, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to see who can get the highest score of continuous thigh catch. So I'm going to go for a new one. So 1, 2. So after you've done 10, oh, so that didn't count because I didn't get the catch. But if I caught it, it would have been 5. So I'll give it another go. So that's 5. That's my personal best score. So once you've got 2 in a row 10 times with a catch, try and go as high as you possibly can. Okay, so that's a complete challenge over to you guys on that one. Complete challenge over to you. Considering we had multiple scores around 19 and 20 on dribbling, I'm expecting big things from you guys. I'm expecting big things from you guys. So keep working on with that. I'm going to go for another personal best. Oh, so that was only 2. Didn't beat my 5. If anyone beats my 5, let me know. If anyone beats my 5, let me know. I'll be very impressed. Be very impressed. Now, a question for you guys to think about while you're doing that. Question for you guys to think about while you're doing that. I was thinking about this recently because the Bundesliga, which is the German football league, is resuming very shortly. So they're resuming play. Now, let me know who your favourite player outside the Premier League is. So I was thinking about the Bundesliga, and I absolutely love Robert Lewandowski, based for Bayern Munich. So let me know your favourite player outside. Mark, you got 42. That's sensational in a row. I can't believe that. It's very much Joga Bonito. Very much Joga Bonito. Right, last 10 seconds on this challenge. Last 10 seconds. Make sure to post your scores. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last couple. And rest there, rest there, rest there. Now, what we're going to do for our final challenge of the day, again, still on our Joga Bonito juggling theme, what we're going to do for our final challenge is we're going to practice getting the ball up off the ground, and then we're going to go for keep you up. So the easiest way to get the ball up off the ground, as I'm sure a lot of you know, is you ball roll the ball towards you, you scoop it with your toe, and you get it up. So what we're going to practice, just get 5 of these, where you get the ball, roll it towards yourself, scoop it up and catch it. As soon as you have 5 of that, As soon as you have 5 of those, we're going to move into our final challenge, which is keepy uppy. So I'm going to go for a little personal high score here. So flick the ball up to yourself. No bounces allowed. How many keepy uppies can you get? Okay, so that is a challenge for you guys. How many you can get? I think I just got about 15 there. So if you guys manage to get double digits, I'll be super impressed. So remember, you've got to get this scoop 5 times. It's a really important skill, this one. Scooping up. It's not just for keepy uppies. The reason we practice that skill, you have a defender coming towards you. You can chip the ball over their leg. And if you're a flary striker, you can even chip the goal. But as soon as you've done those scoops, crack on with those keepy uppies. I don't know how much we're getting. Oh, we have a favourite player outside the Premier League with Mbappe. I so agree with you. He was magnificent in the World Cup. And he is. Lewandowski, we have another fan as well. We have another fan. I'm a huge fan of Lewandowski. Mr. Consistent. Always gets the goals. So remember, we're going for our scoop and then our keepy uppy challenge. So we've had him. 42 again. Brilliant. I was challenging. Well done, team. Well done. Last chance here to get a big score. Last chance to get a big score. Any more players outside the Premier League that are people's favourites? We've had Lewandowski from me. We've had another player say Lewandowski. We've also had Mbappe. There's one that I'm surprised hasn't been mentioned yet. Young English superstar, Jadon Sancho. Another one of my favourite players. Another one of my favourite players. So keeping up with those keepy uppies. Cool. Now, 50. Unbelievable, team. Cool. Last 10 seconds on those keepy uppies. Last 10. Down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, we've got one more challenge, and then we're going to finish. Our last challenge is going to combine our 2 separate skills. So this one is super difficult, but it's going to be a rotation between legs and feet. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off keepy uppies. We go up with the ball, leg, and then we have to keep our keepy uppy run going until we can get it to our leg. And how we score a point is by getting it onto our knee and then keeping going. So each time you have to take a break between your knee, keepy uppy, knee. You can keep the ball up to that. So I'm on 2 at the moment. 3. I only managed to get 3. So this is a rotation. This is a combination of skills that we've just practiced, bundling them together. 32, brilliant. Oh, we've had a Amy like Sergio Ramos. He's unbelievable, although I must admit I really did want Liverpool to win the Champions League 2 years ago, even as an Arsenal fan, and he did make a slightly dirty tackle. However, probably the biggest Real Madrid legend, which is no small achievement. He's a great, great player. We've got another Mbappe as well. Mbappe is just true class. True class. So, wow, 32 on those ones. So we've got some serious flair with us today. Some serious flair. So that's 1. And then we're back in. Oh, I managed to get 3. You guys are putting me to shame. Trying to get those rotations right. We've got some serious flair there. Cool. Oh, yeah. Louis, I agree. Neymar's fantastic. His skills, if he was doing this challenge, his score would be infinite. He's unbelievable with the ball. He's absolutely unbelievable. He's unbelievable with the ball. Cool. So keep trying to rotate. So knee, then normal keepy uppy. Back to your knee. Back to normal. So keep trying to rotate. You've got 15 seconds left on this challenge. 15 seconds left on this challenge. Down to the last 10, 9, 8, 7. Last 5 seconds. Keep going. Remember to post those scores. I'm getting an update on where everyone's at. 3, 2, 1. Rest there, rest there, rest there. So grab yourself a sip of water if you need it. Amy 49, Fiona 40. That's unbelievable. Grab yourself a sip of water. Now, for our last one, there's going to be a lot of a flair element again. So still on that keepy uppy theme, but this time the way we're getting the ball off the ground, you've got 2 options. You can go for, with the ball between your feet, a tuck jump. So you can go for a tuck jump, bring the ball up, and then start your keepy uppy routine. Or you can go for a rainbow flick. It's only one of the 2. bonus points for rainbow flicks. If someone manages a rainbow flick, please capture a video and send it into our Instagram account, because that'd be awesome. So rainbow flick, you roll the ball on your ankle like that, and then you flick it up. Now, I'm slightly inconsistent with it, but I wanted to give you a super fun final challenge. Here we go. See, I fluffed that one up, but you guys can go for the rainbow. If that's too difficult, like for me, I'm sticking on the tuck jump. So I bring the ball up and then keep good control. Now, when juggling, a couple of key points when juggling, you need to keep a really good rhythm and keep both feet touching the ball consistently. Also, if you continue to keep backspin on the ball, it's way more likely to come back to you. So backspin looks like this, way more likely to come back to you. And then also, when it comes off your foot, the direction is straight up as opposed to straight forwards like that. So if you keep backspin, the ball keeps coming back to you. Now, last key point on keepy uppies before we go. If we keep our feet completely flat like this, it's really hard to keep the ball coming back to us. What we ideally want to do with our feet is arch our toes a little bit, so we create an angle with our feet, the ball comes back. So if our foot's flat, it's super difficult. Whereas if we go backspin, keep our toes arched, keep a good rhythm, it's super, super easy to keep the ball going. Okay. Yes, Mark, on the rainbow flick. Very happy for you. I've been trying that one for years. That's awesome. Well done. Cool. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest there, everyone. Rest there. So unfortunately, we're at the end of our time for our Wednesday lunchtime session. Few key bits. Sarah's got a rainbow flick as well. Good stuff, Sarah. So as I was saying, last couple of key bits before we head off. Elliot's going to be back on Fridays and Mondays, so don't worry, he's absolutely fine. He's just busy today. In regards to our videos, we've got our NHS page where we're raising money. It should be in the description. So if you want to contribute to the NHS, we've got a page to give there, which is awesome. And lastly, thank you so much for your efforts today. Hope you had a bit of fun. Hope you had a bit of a challenge as well with our flare and our jogger bonito. And you can always watch the video back. To practice and try new skills. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you so much. And we will see you again on Friday lunchtime. So bye for now, everyone.